I'm going to show you two examples of adding together fractions with different denominators. This time, both fractions need to be changed. I can't turn thirds into fifths. 3 cannot be multiplied by any number to turn it into 5, or vice versa. So I'm going to have to choose a number that I can turn both 3 and 5 into. Now the first number that appears in the 3 times table and the 5 times table is 15. So I'm going to change both numbers into 15ths. I turn this first fraction into 15 by multiplying by 5. So if I multiply the bottom number by 5, I must multiply the top number by 5 as well. 2 times 5 is 10. I change this number into 15 by multiplying by 3. So since I've multiplied the bottom number by 3, I need to multiply the top number by 3 as well. 4 times 3 is 12. Remember, 2/3 is exactly the same as 10/15ths, and 4/5 is exactly the same as 12/15ths. But now these are the same type of fraction, they're both 15ths, I can add them together. 10/15ths and 12/15ths makes 22/15ths. Because this is a top-heavy fraction, I can make a mixed number, and I should write that as my answer. Remember, 15/15ths makes one whole one. I have enough to make one whole one. But if I use up 15/15ths, that leaves me with 7/15ths left over. And there's my answer. This time I'm going to do an example of subtraction of fractions with two different denominators. Here I have 5/6 and I'm going to subtract 3/4. I can't do this straight away because the bottom numbers are not the same. I need to turn them into a common denominator. The first number that comes in the 6 times table and in the 4 times table is 12, so I'm going to turn them both into 12ths. Because I've multiplied 6 by 2 to make it into 12, I need to do the same to the top. 5 times 2 is 10. Because I've multiplied 4 by 3 to make it into 12, then I multiply 3 by 3 as well, and that gives me 9. Now I've turned the two fractions into the same kind of fraction, I can go ahead with my subtraction. And of course 10 take away 9 is 1, so I have 1/12 as my answer.